I may go MIA. I may go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus, your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. The Spurs control the tap. To DeRozan. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person. But no question, DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, people say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty.
Cousins, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Layup goes down. Well done.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
LeBron into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Davis. Defense making the ball handler work. Can't miss those. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan defended by Cousins. DeMar DeRozan, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rondo into the front court. 8-2 our score. To Danny Green. No good. Finish that.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Lakers have it. Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
LeBron James picked up by DeRozan. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. James to Cousins. San Antonio with the basketball. Shot from in close, no good. Across the timeline comes James. 5-point game. Can't connect. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Anthony Davis! Huge block!
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James, his first effort.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Count the basket at the rim.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Right now, down 7. James, here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 4 out of 7.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Here comes the screen. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by DeMar Carroll. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
LeBron into the front court. They trail by 7. Second effort. DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 4. Good start.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, San Antonio. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
DeMar DeRozan. With that, he's 5 for 9.
So deadly. Now, look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. DeRozan with the basketball. Up 5. He connects with the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
LBJ. Big finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
And he drains it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Patty Mills. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. from long range. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
To Patty Mills. Aldridge lets it fly from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Jumper's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
DeRozan. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only two teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Jakob Poeltl in a matchup with Boogie. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
DeRozan to Aldridge. And the Lakers clear. Caldwell Pope to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 5 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Oh, had him going there for a second. No good, and no foul.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Howard. Knocked loose. Spurs have it. To Patty Mills. To Cunningham. Works it. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Got a piece of it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
JaVale McGee. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Mills in possession. Down by 1. Rudy Gay up against the 8-time All-Star. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Here we go. I got him.
good. He couldn't get it to drop. Horn sounds ending this first quarter of play. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
It's a one-point game as we get rolling once again here in the second quarter. Here comes the screen. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Jakob with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Carroll, defended by Howard. Probing the defense. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Howard. Runner here won't go. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful though, don't hang on the rim too long, you might get a tee.
James into the front court, down just a couple. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Lakers ball. Jakob rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Dwight Howard pins it. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
The San Antonio Spurs, number 22, Rudy Gay. Into the game for L.A., number 37.
And that one is out. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Los Angeles has the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Missed it at the line. To Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. For three. Rudy Gay is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. Second and 3, got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line.
Come on, help get me open.
To Cousins. Jakob Poeltl sends it away. Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Cousins. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's DeRozan. To Aldridge. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeMar DeRozan, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. To Cousins. Oh, he had him there for a second. Davis. 5 seconds to shoot. Anthony Davis. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
The pass set it all up.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Los Angeles, they have it. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Has a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And Cousins throwing it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Rudy Gay. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. LaMarcus Aldridge with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Spurs in possession. Rudy Gay, down low Aldridge. It's a big finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Davis. Now pass stolen by the Spurs. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeMar DeRozan. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense. LaMarcus Aldridge swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Rudy Gay to DeRozan. And a throwdown.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Anthony Davis. That's 3 now on 4 shots. San Antonio ball. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Davis. LaMarcus Aldridge able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
DeRozan sizing up Cousins. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Davis to Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Beyond the arc for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Tough looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lakers at the controls right now. Driving is Rondo, but a shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 of 4 now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Rondo with it. They trail by 1. Curling inside to Davis. Off the assist. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
To number 1, Contavious Caldwell Pope. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
DeRozan to Patty Mills.
Lakers are at the limit.
DeRozan. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. DeRozan.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
The shot almost to Howard. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. Patty Mills to DeRozan. Lays it up and in.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Y'all know the play. Run it.
Lakers ball.
I got ball.
Down for McGee. And draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Team foul number 2. That's the...
JaVale McGee at the line for 2 shots. History not on his side. 58% from the line. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To DeRozan. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kuzma matched up with Derek White. JaVale McGee. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Spurs have it. To DeRozan. Dante Cunningham throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Kuzma to Howard. Nothing going here on that drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer, it's good, just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
The Lakers will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action. Okay, reset.
Rondo into the front court. 2-point advantage. Spurs have it. And Jay, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
DeRozan. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Cousins, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. 4-3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
DeRozan with the basketball. LeBron James sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
DeRozan with it. His guys trail now by 4. Screen coming. Derek White sizing up Cousins. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. And the Lakers with the rebound. Gets it in the right corner. James shot no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Rondo picked up by Derek White. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To DeRozan. Five to shoot for San Antonio. DeRozan with a shot that misses. To Davis. Goaltending's called. Count the bucket. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. JaVale McGee tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
James picked up by DeRozan. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Spurs will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
For LA, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. James. Not done yet. Cousins. Won't go down. DeRozan with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron guarded by Derek White. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. DeRozan. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Won't go. To Danny Green. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Aldridge. Anthony Davis with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Off the mark. And a putback slam.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 6 now.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
LeBron James up against DeRozan. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Passed it off. JaVale McGee rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he stuffs it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Substitution being made in this one. Into the front court comes Rondo. The lead is 11. Cousins to Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Derek White sizing up Cousins. That's no good. Rondo with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nothing going here on that drive. Davis. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Carroll defended by Cousins. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Los Angeles, they have it. Davis to Danny Green. Oh, had him going there for a second. Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Oh, defender pulls the chair. Cousins. They go down to Davis. It was right there. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Davis. Rondo against Pirtle. To Cousins. Davis. It's Aldridge with the board. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Lobs it up. Shot from the lane won't go. JaVale McGee goes to the right side. To Davis. Curling inside. Jakob Poeltl pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
San Antonio entering the game for LA, number 5.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Patty Mills at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. And the margin down to 8. Lakers at the controls right now. LaMarcus.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, But if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one, count it.
Starting in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 39.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Howard. Oh, he had him there for a second.
1 minute remaining in the third.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Mills in possession. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. To Caldwell Pope. From long range. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Able to convert inside.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Mills in possession. The deficit now up to 12. Screen coming to Patty Mills. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Davis. Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
DeRozan with it. 14-point deficit. Patty Mills. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To DeRozan. Short jumper stays out. To James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Lets it fly from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Screen coming. 5 to shoot to Patty Mills. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Davis. Here's a chance from long range.
To number 22, Rudy Gay. That's his
Anthony Davis is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 79% at the line.
Davis shooting 3.
Oops. He missed the first one. Second of 3 is good.
Stepping in.
Whoops. That won't go. Mills in possession. Down a bundle. To Cunningham. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Caldwell Pope. Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lakers ball. Now a step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Mills in possession. His guys down big, and a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for San Antonio, number 3, Quincy Pondexter.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Rudy Gay with the piece. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 77, Damari Carroll. And number 4, Derek White.
San Antonio with the basketball and a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 5, that's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Great look and vision. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
For the Saints.
Lonnie Walker at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. James, defended by Jakob Poeltl. Jakob Poeltl able to recover with the block. LeBron James, it's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
To Cousins. For 3, boogie, zero hesitation, knocks it down from 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Knocked loose. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. So the Spurs keep the basketball. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. rebound taken down by the Lakers. Going to launch beyond the arc. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Aldridge. White shot, no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Los Angeles has the basketball to Kyle Kuzma. Surveys the floor. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys holding the big lead. Nothing going here on that drive. LaMarcus Aldridge snatching it out of the air. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. And they call the foul. Out the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New blood coming in for both sides. Rudy Gay. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
LBJ has it. Takes stock of the floor. LeBron James matched up with Pirtle.
Hey, check up, let's go.
To Patty Mills. Tight space with the crossover. Over to the right side to Patty Mills. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Danny Green, defended by Jakob Pirtle. Not that time. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. To Rudy Gay. 4-3. Smothering D. To James. Kyle Kuzma. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Hey, lock up.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Can't connect. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. To Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rudy Gay. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. To Rudy Gay. Fires the 3. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. probing the defense. To James. Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. And he hits the second. Three for 3. Nice. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
I got ball. It's all me. I got him. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
From the outside, no good.
Pick up.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. To Howard. Rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Rudy Gay. Gets it in the left corner. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
To Howard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Rudy Gay. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Jakob Poeltl at the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Lakers ball. And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Patty Mills. Jakob Poeltl, guarded by Howard. Driving right to the basket. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Patty Mills, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
Hey, good shot.
Goes 2 for 2.
Here we go. I got him.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
There's the toss. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Hey, switch, I got him.
And a putback slam. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers today. They did it with blocks and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
GameTag. Points in the paint.
The San Antonio Spurs were simply unable to avoid being soft on defense when the ball went inside the paint. Why they couldn't rotate properly, I don't know. They simply got outworked in this matchup. Overall, they struggled the most with it in the opening quarters.
Player of the game.
Boogie Cousins gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.